Let's check this out. 1.7 special program.
Oh, the fall of Mockingbird. A member of New Eridu's notorious Phantom Thieves syndicate, Mockingbird, is actually from a Tops family. And Hartman of the Ravenlock family is suspected to have murdered him for personal gain. Mockingbird fans swarm New Eridu, and the Ravenlock family's reputation has taken a serious hit. All it takes is an insignificant deal for the villain to become a hero. This time, I win. My dear partner, certainly you'll praise me, right?
You know what? You know what I feel like gacha games need to do more often? I think gacha games need to more often just not drip market a character. But hear me out on that. The reason I say that is, let's say Hugo was never drip marketed. Let's say Hugo was never leaked and any of that, right? I feel like the impact of the last ZZZ story quest would be way more if we did not see Hugo drip marketing, right? Because Hugo got drip marketed, we know there's no way he's dead, right? But imagine if they didn't drip market Hugo, it could be like, wait, he might actually be dead. You know, so that's why I feel like sometimes gacha games should just like keep things under wraps on purpose and then just like come out and be like, oh, he's
Happy
actually, you know,
Day.
like,
Hopefully
I don't know.
Everyone
Like,
has a
am I
good
the only one that
24-hour
felt like
stream.
the ending of the last story quest for ZZ was completely pointless? Because there's no like, oh my god, is he alive? Is he dead? Because bro got drip marketed already. We know he's literally coming out next patch. Like, what's the point of this? Where's the gravity of the situation when we know he's playable, right? It's just, I don't know. I think that is one of the debuffs that gacha stories have, because they have to constantly build hype with drip marketing, but that drip marketing literally is antithetical to the fucking story. It's like you're spoiled before you watch the movie, so you know any bad event doesn't actually matter. Exactly. It's just stupid. I don't know.
Mr. Lycon, the program is about to start.
My apologies, good sir.
Playable characters can die, though. We have never in the history of Hoyo games had a playable character die, then become playable. Misha? Okay, that's not fair. You want to know why that one's not fair? That one's not fair. Misha, bro, Gallagher, those aren't fair, okay? Because those aren't really, like, they weren't ever alive to begin with to a certain extent, because it's, like, different. So that's not, like, Gallagher, as he existed at Pinnacle, like, bro, that's just not the same, you know? It's not the same. Moving the goalpost? Elysia? Oh, bro. Okay, that's just not fair either. Elysia, as we knew her in Honkai Impact, existed in the Elysium realm. And sure, the real Elysia died in the previous era, so technically it was already
Stop
dead.
the gymnastics and take
that's
the
just,
L.
no, you guys are literally pulling out fringe cases, right? You guys are pulling out fringe cases. Anaxa? Anaxa's not dead. He's literally technically died, but he's not dead, okay?
Distracted.
So you really do care.
Dear Proxies, welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. I'm New Eridu's best intel broker, Mr. Z. The conflict between Mockingbird and the big families has become a hot...
Listen, I get all the examples you're giving me, and sure, they work if you're being really semantical, but a lot of them also don't really work because they have, like, it was a thing we find out later on for a lot of these characters that, oh, the character version that we were interacting with was just a version of them or a figment of them, right? A past iteration of them, not really the true them. So the true them was dead long ago before we even interacted with the story, so it doesn't really count, right? Meanwhile, for Hugo, I'm specifically talking, the Hugo we see now and we've been interacting with is real, is the exact Hugo that we're talking about. You know, there is no virtual version of Hugo. There's no Dreamscape version of Hugo. There's no fucking Elysium Realm version of Hugo. What the fuck? Donuts?
Topic in New Eridu
I swear,
now,
chat.
but Mr. Hugo
Lily's trying to make
is
me fat.
nowhere to be found. So, in order to learn
Thank you,
more
babe.
about what all went down, I've invited the two who are
I've
closest
eaten
to
so
Mr.
healthy
Hugo,
without
Mr.
eating any
Lycon,
junk food for
and
like a
Miss
month while
Vivian.
Lily was gone.
Come and say
And ever
hello to
since
the
Lily's
Proxies.
been back,
Hello,
I've just
Master
been eating
Proxies. I shall
junk
do my
food.
very best to ensure your satisfaction with this program.
I'm Vivian.
No, listen. Okay, I mean, I can't say no. This does look really
Beautiful
fucking
tonight,
good.
And it is my honor to share it with you all.
Wow, you two really are the definition of elegance. Well,
Dark Fire, thank you
let's
for
get
15.
straight to
Young
it.
Han with the
Zenless Zone
16.
Zero
Poppy
version
with the
1.7
4
special
years.
program starts now.
Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world.
Heads represents lies, and tails, death. Yet the result has long been decided. Will you walk in the light, or choose a darker path? Now, let's stir the pot.
Bro's got that weird purple aura.
Flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Bro, the side spin is kind of clean.
That sets the world alight.
Oh! Wait, that was kind of... I'll admit, that was kind of hot.
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before too. It was me, following you. And now I've finally made it to your side.
Holy shit.
Go, go, gaga. Nurse Lily, please feed me, says the fog.
You can fly? Right, she's got jetpacks. Oh! It's an umbrella cannon. Okay, I will say...
You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge.
Oh,
How
whoa!
is that any
Who's
different
that?
from your
Who's that?
Your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred.
Someone with red hair.
I'm sorry. Vivian! No. I don't want to bring you this much. It can't end like this.
Bro, we just awakened our fucking Renegon. Yo, hold up.
The fac-
revenge.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about Vivian's gameplay. She doesn't seem like a main DPS.
Male
You
gotcha
know?
banner I sleep, gotcha male character haters rise.
Out of my sight.
She's not.
Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge.
Who could this be? Oh, you think it's maybe one of the vamp? Oh, maybe it's Hugo's sister. Tribby? It's not fucking Tribby, bro. Maybe somehow one of them survived. Is this just Vivian? No, it's not. This is red hair.
How is that any different from your
Oh, Sweetly? Okay. True. Sweetly. They made her playable.
Rage, that outpour of hatred.
Lord Nathan. I'm sorry. Vivian! No. I don't want to bring you this much. It can't end like this.
Did you see our eyes, bro?
I can't. Vivian! No.
Yo. We got like some black hole singularity in our eyes. That's the Void Hunter's logo? Oh shit, is it? I didn't even know. Oh. How? Does that mean we're a Void Hunter?
I don't want to bring you this much. It can't end like this.
Okay. It's pretty sick.
Whew, so much information. Seems Mockingbird's fall is just a facade with plenty of mysteries behind it.
Indeed. The missing sacrifice core. The Exalta's secret scheme. All of this will be revealed in the new version.
As they share the same goal, the mayor will invite Phaethon and Mockingbird to cooperate on resolving the sacrifice crisis together.
Yep. In the main story this time, Proxies will head deep into enemy territory with Miss Vivian to gather intel.
Wow, a secret mission with Lord Phaethon. Just thinking about it makes me so happy.
It seems the mere mention of Phaethon has Miss Vivian completely lost in her own world.
I hear that in this mission, you'll also encounter several of Miss Vivian's old acquaintances.
Yes, people I've crossed paths with previously. With this reunion, it's naturally an emotional affair. I'll also tell Lord Phaethon more about my past and troubles in the new main story. You'll hear me out, won't you?
Could you indulge my urge to gossip and tell me, how exactly did you become a fan of Phaethon, Miss Vivian? I'm a fan of them too.
That's a secret between Lord Phaethon and I. I won't tell anyone else.
Is she a yandere? I don't think
Returning
she's a
to the matter at
yandere.
hand, we'll be facing
Because if she was a
sacrifices in this
yandere,
mission,
when Hugo
so it
had
won't
the
be without
knife
danger.
against
Thus,
Belle's
the mayor has
or the
asked another
Phaethon's neck,
friend
she
to lend her aid.
Just one?
Do not doubt her strength, as she is a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Woo!
Oh
Big guns have
my!
been brought in.
Yo, can I refund my S6 silver ambi?
Rank special investigator.
I think the better
Woo!
silver ambi just showed up.
Looks
Is it literally silver ambi but better? Noodle arms, bro. I don't care about that. Do you see the size of her tits? Those are dangling, bro.
like the
Those are some juicers.
big guns are being brought in. Though, I think there's another
Ah,
missing
damn.
gentleman who everyone is itching to see again. You know who I'm talking about, right? Mr. Lycon?
Hugo.
I don't believe such a great phantom thief would fall so easily. Come on, tell us what he's up to.
He has to deal with some issues only he can resolve. As for the specifics, my apologies, but I promised him I would not divulge anything.
You sure take your promises seriously, Mr. Lycon.
I will leave it up to you to discover the details for yourselves in the upcoming version, Master Proxies. I wish you
I
good
will
luck.
say, chat,
So,
I feel like,
you actually do
well, no,
care for him
she's
quite a
probably
bit,
not
don't
pullable
you?
until version 2, maybe
Then,
2.1
whether
or
it's Miss
something.
Vivian's past,
but-
Mr. Hugo's current situation, or the conclusion to the sacrifice crisis.
How
Proxies
early
can
was
uncover the
Miyabi
truth
revealed
in
to us
version
in story
1.7's
chat before she was
newest main
pullable?
story.
Please stay tuned.
She's in
At the same
2.0.
time, we've
Did they
also
change
put out
Like
more
on
stories
voice
regarding
actor?
Vivian
Oh,
and
did we
Been
see
away
her
for
in
6
1.0?
months.
These videos will be coming to official platforms soon, so keep an eye out, Proxies.
Ooh, EP for Hugo.
Miss Vivian,
I will
as you're
admit,
heading
I
out
didn't
on
think
this
we get a
mission
Void
with
Hunter
Master
disc
Proxy,
quickly.
I'm certain you're prepared for combat.
Of
Yes, they did
course.
change
I
Lycan's
wouldn't
VA.
offer to protect Lord Phaethon without sufficient combat prowess.
Oh my god,
If
bro.
that's-
Vivian's titties are going all over the place. For people who are out of the loop, Lycan's VA got replaced because he wasn't doing his job. But then Lycan's VA went to Twitter and said they hadn't contacted him since X amount of time. But then someone leaked a DM showing that he was contacted. He just didn't. And then he kind of got, yeah, and then he disappeared because he got caught.
That's the case. Let's get straight
She's
into our
not a
main
Void
video.
Hunter.
First up is
Oh, so what's her name? Xuan or whatever? She's not a Void Hunter? She's just a Void Hunter level? She's just Xuan. She's Void Hunter rank. She's not a Void Hunter, but she's on the same level as one. Yeah, Void Hunter is a title, and Lycan specifically says, right? Or 659. Lycan specifically said she is a Void Hunter rank special investigator. Doesn't that imply she is a Void Hunter?
whoo, looks like the big
Right? Bad translation. In Chinese, she is said to rival Void Hunters. Huh. They already leaked all Void Hunters in the video? No, that video is pretty much all the old Void Hunters. Yeah. If all of them were still alive, they'd be like grandpas and grandmas or something. Or they'd be older at least. Yeah. Not grandpas and grandmas, but they'd be older. Thank God I'm guaranteed. If she was one, they would call her a Void Hunter directly. Here's the different translations. So in Chinese, she is a special investigator at the level of Void Hunter. Japanese, she is a special investigator who can rival the Void Hunters. Korean, she's a special investigator at the level of a Void Hunter. And in English, she is a Void Hunter rank special investigator. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna say from the 3 Asian languages, it sounds like she's not a Void Hunter, and she's just at the level of a Void Hunter. Right? Okay, maybe we'll stick to that. Maybe we'll just stick to that.
First up is Miss Vivian, an S-rank Ether Anomaly agent. In combat, Vivian uses her parasol and sword to attack enemies. After repeatedly attacking enemies, Vivian enters the Noblewoman state, and by pressing basic attack again, Vivian will perform a forward thrust and restore flight feathers. After that skill, Vivian enters the Fluttering Frog state. With enough energy, Vivian can use her EX special attack to launch a powerful attack, dealing massive damage and recovering flight feathers. After the skill, entering the Fluttering Frog state.
Don't underestimate my parasol. Not only is it a perfect weapon against enemies on the battlefield, it also helps me maintain my balance.
You know, Vivian's a cutie, but her
While in the
gameplay's
Fluttering
really
Frog state,
not.
Vivian attacks enemies from the air, consuming flight feathers and giving herself guard feathers.
Miss Vivian is elegant and fluid even on the battlefield.
She's Bernice. I think Bernice looks way more fun.
Of course, when any squad mate hits an enemy with their EX special attack, Vivian consumes guard feathers and launches a feather bloom attack. This effect can activate when Vivian is off-field. When Vivian's feather bloom hits any enemy under an anomaly, it will resolve an extra instance of anomaly.
Cantarella?
damage
Okay,
and
doesn't
inflict
she?
Vivian's
She gives me
prophecy.
a lot of
That said,
Cantarella
the
vibes,
enemy will
which
take
I don't find
ether damage
Cantarella very
over
fun
time.
either.
That damage can trigger an attribute anomaly. In addition, if there are other anomaly or ether characters,
You have to
in
also
squad,
understand,
and the
Chad, I'm
squad
a
mate triggers an
grade
activate
A
Vivian
anomaly
will
hater.
consume guard feathers to launch feather bloom against the target. This will also increase the corruption damage and disorder damage from corruption for the
Am I gonna
whole
pull
team.
for her? I always pull,
Vivian
but
is, as expected, exceptional in combat.
Miyabi is
and lives up to
anomaly?
the Mockingbird name.
Well, the issue with Miyabi is she is anomaly, but she also is crit anomaly. So like crit anomaly, almost it's in that hybrid zone, that gray area where it's like, you know, I still enjoy because it's crit, but yeah.
In combat, bring in Vivian first, unleash her EX.
And technically it's still anomaly, but it's not tried and true anomaly. Like I like Jane still, because Jane can crit too. But
the enemy, recovering a large amount of flight feathers. Then attack the enemy in the Fluttering Frog state to gain guard feathers. You can now switch to another character and use an EX special attack with Vivian's Feather Bloom attacks as support from
nah,
off-field,
I'm being
triggering the
honest,
additional
chat. I
effect
think
on
Hugo looks
enemies
more fun,
with attribute
and I've only
anomaly.
we haven't even been shown Hugo's gameplay yet.
I'll protect you.
Now it's time to introduce
I'm
the
a-
other member
Everybody
of
says I'm a
Mockingbird,
male hater
the
too, but
S-rank
Hugo's
ice
gameplay
attack
looks
agent.
sicker. But it might
Hugo,
also be because he has a side.
As Hugo's once closest partner and now arch nemesis, do you have any intel to share, Mr. Lycon?
He may look harmless, but don't underestimate him. His briefcase is inconspicuous, yet it can transform into a deadly weapon in the
So
blink of
where's
an eye.
Ellen gonna be after
It's
Hugo's
true.
release?
After Hugo uses certain attacks, he can throw his scythe to slash enemies and follow up with a ranged attack. The ranged attack can also be charged for a more powerful shot.
Ooh, I like charge
As
attacks.
thieves, we thrive on the element of surprise. Who would expect such an attack from a briefcase?
In addition, with enough energy, launch an EX special attack and Hugo will twirl his scythe, then perform a powerful upwards attack, dealing
Totalize?
massive damage.
What the fuck
He
is
will use this
totalize?
sharp side to cut down and punish all evil.
That's right. When his EX special attack or ultimate hits a stunned enemy, they trigger Totalize, which increases Hugo's attack damage based on the remaining stun duration.
Oh, okay, it's
After
a Hugo
Totalize is
specific
triggered,
thing.
that enemy immediately recovers from stun and accumulates a certain amount of days. In addition, if there are stun or support characters
Oh,
in the
that's
squad,
interesting.
Hugo's chain attack damage increases, and so does the buff from Totalize.
Totalize is a
Only
cool
defeated
function.
high society etiquette, but also many combat skills.
Now let's check out some combat.
Okay.
After entering combat, use another agent to stun the enemy, then switch Hugo in to unleash his EX special attack and activate Totalize. With enough decibels, launch an ultimate, and Hugo will throw his scythe to attack enemies, then catch it and perform a sweeping slash in a large area, which also triggers Totalize against the stunned enemies.
Though we've been apart
I think it's all
for some time,
it's a little
I
lame,
have to admit,
but you know,
Hugo
I think
is
his
still the
kit's
most
pretty
reliable
interesting.
ally on the battlefield. Over the years, he has only honed his skills further.
Apart from the elegant
All right, I'm gonna say it. I think these two are skips. Low key, if you're a free to play or a low spender, I think these two are skip and you save for 2.0. I'm gonna be honest. I think these guys are, you know, as much as I thought Hugo and Vivian were going to be really cool, I think Hugo's cool, but I don't think he's cool enough to make it worth to spend currency now in light of 2.0 coming out. I think Vivian's a bit of a letdown for me. So yeah, it's just, I think this is, if you are a light spender / dolphin, I think you just skip. I think you skip, and then you wait for 2.0, you know? Yeah.
Miss Vivian and handsome Mr. Hugo. Isn't there another member of Mockingbird we should introduce to the proxies?
What about lighter for Evelyn?
Please welcome our Phantom Thief band.
I'm gonna be honest. If you want a rerun character, go for it. But my recommendation for almost every gacha game when we're on the cusp of getting to a major patch, unless it's a support, if it's a support, then go for it. But I would usually say don't roll, right? I'm surprised. You would think they would release, because after 1.7 is 2.0, right? I think, so is Vivian like a Astra tier support? I don't think she is. Not even close, right? Like, is she going to be so good for anomaly teams that you need Vivian? Fuck no. I don't think so, right? Yeah, she's like Bernice tier, which you don't really need, you know? It's like, this isn't like a Ruan Mei going into Penacony situation where, like, you want to get Ruan Mei before we go into Penacony. Or, like, let's say Kazuha before Inazuma situation, right? Like, this is a different. I think Vivian and Hugo both are, like, very skippable going into 2.0. So, I don't know.
Bamboo Robin.
Once S-Rank Bamboo Robin enters battle, it'll use a magic gun to fire random playing cards.
Whoa!
There are three
Wait.
different kinds of
Wait. Robin's kind of a...
Once S-Rank Bamboo Robin enters battle,
What is
it'll
that?
use a magic gun to fire random
the
playing
fuck
cards
is that?
at enemies. There are three different kinds of cards, each with different effects. It's worth noting that when there is at least
Why the
one
Bangboo be
Mockingbird
cooler than
agent
the
in squad,
characters?
Robin will
Oh,
fire
shit!
based on the on-field agent's special.
Robin
Provide
is Robin's
better and more
brand.
tailored support.
A phantom on the battlefield providing support when needed. A very adept
Bro
Banboo,
thinks he's
on par
brand.
with Butler.
Apart from
All
Robin,
right.
I think
What
we also have another Bamboo
is
Robin,
that?
everyone.
Right. That would be our version 1.7 new A-Rank Bamboo Overtime Boo.
Mappa Animator Boo.
After entering combat, Overtime Boo starts working on the computer.
Mappa
and its
Animator
progress.
Boo,
As his
no
workload
way.
increases, Overtime Boo becomes red with rage, eventually pushing his work desk forward, charging at
Wait,
Master
I love this
If
Bang
you
Boo.
encounter
What the
difficulties
fuck?
at work, please
Bro got
avoid taking
for
your
the
anger
sake
out
of
on
being
other
worked
objects.
overworked.
We welcome you to try Victoria Housekeeping's relaxation services instead.
Okay.
That kind of promotion is gonna cost you, Mr. Lycon.
Wait, why do Bang Boos low-key more fire
Let's
than the
get back on track.
characters?
After seeing our new agents and Bangboo, you're
Crash
probably
out,
super
Boo.
eager to see our signal search details, right?
I can't wait to see
Bro, I'm
what
telling
they
you, man,
can
I
do.
think Bang Boos really are some of the
Ta-da!
best mascots in
Here comes our
gacha.
signal surge. In the first
just
half
like-
of
it's just too
1.7,
easy to
proxies
customize
can
and do
obtain
things with
limited
them.
S-Rank agent Vivian. And
They're like
S-Rank
Among Us
W engine
characters,
Flight of
or
Fancy.
Fall Guys
From the
characters.
exclusive channel soar into the Gentle Knight and W engine channel Destinate Sonata.
Lord Bathan truly means a lot to me. So I hope you'll treasure me too, Lord Bathan.
In the second half, proxies can obtain limited S-Rank
Oh, is
agent
this Wenjin
Hugo
a ring?
and S-Rank W engine Myriad Eclipse from the exclusive channel As
that, a
Yesterday
bracelet?
Dies and W engine channel Dazzling Choir.
Hugo is an amazing phantom thief of New Eridu, who truly shines bright. If you have the choice, I suggest you become his friend and not his foe.
In addition, version 1.7 will also have
Okay,
reruns
Jane
of
Doe
previous
rerun?
agents and W engines. In the first half's corresponding channels, you can obtain S-Rank agent Jane Doe and W engine Sharpened Stinger. In the second half, proxies have the chance to get S-Rank
Lighter.
agent Lighter and W engine Blazing Laurel.
Indeed.
Along with Miss Vivian and Mr. Hugo, let's not forget our wonderful Mockingbird Bangboo, Robin. In the new version, proxies can select and obtain Robin as the raid
Robin's
Bangboo
dripped
in the
up.
Bangboo channel.
With the Phantom Thieves here, let the show begin.
Meanwhile, the other A-Rank Bangboo Overtime Boo can be obtained for free via completing event missions. Don't miss out! Version 1.7 will, as usual, feature check-in events. Proxies can claim 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Don't forget to log in. There are also all new avatars in the new version. Take a look.
Isn't it always
In
crazy
addition,
to think
proxies
that at
can
one
unlock
point
Vivian
Bangboo
and
cost
Hugo's trust
currency in the
system
beta?
in version 1.7 and
Like,
invite
the
them to
full
hang
currency?
out after meeting the requirements.
Going out with Lord Phaethon? This isn't a dream, is it?
Of course not! Also, upon meeting the trust requirements, you can even unlock new dynamic wallpapers. Take a look.
I keep saying it. I think ZZ needs to level up their wallpapers. Like, I think they need to be interactable, or like have voice lines tied to them. I keep it's just not, you know. In the world of Girls Frontline 2 lobby screens, this just doesn't fly, you know. We gotta step it up.
Time for that section of the program now.
Oh, I
Not
know.
Gooner equals bad. It doesn't have to be Gooner. It has to be interactable.
Section that they
I think
enjoy most
interaction's all
I
people
got
want.
you. Go! Redemption code!
Mockingbird. Okay. Nice and simple. You just want to zoom into their feet? No, I want it to be an interactive wallpaper. I think those are always
Welcome
the best.
back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.7 special program. Now let's take a look at the events for the new version.
I hear Miss Orchidea, the owner of the flower shop at Lumina Square, is currently looking for a talented floral designer with impeccable taste to help look after her store. This person must be able to both satisfy customer needs and meet business quotas.
You don't mean Lord Phaethon, do you? Actually, I've always wanted a pot of flowers. When is Lord Phaethon going to be at the flower shop?
Then don't miss out on the version event, Say It with Flowers. During the event, Proxies will become the temporary manager of the flower shop.
Oh, that's how we get
helping
overtime,
customers make
overwork
custom flower
boo.
arrangements.
Or over,
A beautiful
overtime boo?
arrangement
What
of
was it?
flowers is
Overwork
comprised
boo?
of a pot and
I
3
don't
different
remember.
kinds of flowers. Choose the correct pot and flowers to create a beautiful potted arrangement.
Arranging the flowers is
Overtime
just the
boo.
basics. Good service requires satisfying the varying needs of different customers.
Exactly. Different customers will come to the shop during the event, including some familiar faces. Each customer will have specific requirements for their arrangements, such
This
as
is like the
flower
HSR
color, spacing, and style.
drink event.
Complete the customer's
Isn't it?
request based on their descriptions to the best of your ability to earn more. As you manage
Cam or
the
mic
flower
delay?
shop, additional pots
mic
and
delay.
flora will be unlocked.
Lord
Give me a
Phaethon
kiss,
can
Fop.
handle that with ease.
Then how about something more challenging? Some customers won't tell you their request directly, instead giving you references for your floral arrangements. That will be a test of your observation skills. After completing a certain number of floral design commissions, the free arrangement mode will unlock, where you can make floral arrangements for yourself. Of course, you'll be compensated for your work as flower shop manager. After completing a set number of flower arranging commissions, Proxies can obtain, for a limited time only, A-rank Banboo Overtime Boo and his Banboo course. That's not all the limited time rewards though.
Yeah,
Take a
this
look
event's
at
kinda
this event
snooze.
commemorative
I don't really
photo.
care about events
Though
like this.
flowers may not speak, perhaps these floral arrangements hold the words these customers wish to convey. I believe this commission will reward you, Master Proxy, with many stories behind the flowers themselves.
Though you may only get to be the manager for a while, you'll still be able to browse the flower shop with friends. After
I'll do it for
completing
the Bang
specific
Boo.
floral design commissions, you'll gain access to flower shop interactions in agent quality time mode. And this mode will be a
Okay.
permanent feature.
Oh, right. Lord Phaethon's favorite flower is... I knew it. It's this one. I'll buy a whole truckload for the video store next time.
Let's continue introducing the new events. Do you two still remember the Grand Marcel adventure?
I remember. Robin says it hadn't had enough and wanted to compete against even stronger opponents. Don't tell me the event is making a return.
That's right! The
Happy
thrilling,
11-4 day,
intense
aye,
Bangboo
aye.
competition is back! Participate in this version's event, Bangboo Bash, and the all-new ranked mode.
Perhaps we should explain the rules once more, for any proxies who haven't played.
Sogaboo, they were
Grand
a 23 and
Marcel
Ackerman
Adventure
with a
before.
40.
Sure. Each match in Grand Marcel Adventure will have 12 participating Bangboo. After starting matchmaking, players will randomly enter one of 2 modes, race or survive. For
Oh,
the former,
they still kept it the
Proxies need to
same.
guide their Bangboo through an
Oh, yo, this
obstacle
guy's
course
locked
and
in.
reach the finish line as soon as possible. For the latter, you have to survive with your Bamboo to the very end in an ever-shifting
Still not a
environment.
fan of this
After
mode.
the match ends, the
Such a
system
waste
will
of time.
calculate rewards and ranking points based on your performance.
Ranking.
These are ranked matches?
PvP?
Everyone's going to be ranked against
Oh!
This event has a ranking feature. Ranked mode is split into 5 ranks. Each match will give different ranking points based on performance and current rank. Different ranks will also have different matchmaking. After achieving Diamond Carrot rank, proxies can also check their server-wide placement. I bet these ranked matches will be super exciting and tense. After all, everyone wants to be
okay.
able to cheer for their own Bamboo when it wins.
Okay.
While victory is important, don't forget to enjoy yourselves.
Right. If you don't want a solo queue, you can invite some friends to play with you. I'm sure that'll be super fun
Can you
too.
ranked
Of course,
4-man
aside from
queue?
the enjoyment, here are other rewards as well. After reaching a specific rank, proxies can also claim an event-limited title. There's also limited time polychromes and other rewards to redeem. There's no time to lose. Enter your Bamboo into the Bamboo Bash.
In the new version, a unique novelist has come to New Eridu. He'll be here to invite others to write a novel with him.
What a unique approach, but it could be fun.
Yup. If proxies want to complete a novel of their own, then come try out A Tale Through the Looking Glass. Whenever the novel reaches a new chapter, proxies will have to make their decision to push the plot forward. Even a path you've already chosen can be walked differently in fiction. In
Lil bro
addition,
already wants to
agents can become
4-stack so he can
bug
pub
spirits that
stomp
will help the
homeless
protagonist
5-year-old
resolve
orphans
any
trying to
challenges
have
they
fun.
face.
Well, I'm just wondering
Jackass, really.
if they're allowing
I
4-man
wonder what
ranked
sort of story
queues,
Master
right? Because that
Proxy
sounds a
will
little
leave.
OP,
I look forward to it.
right?
I trust proxies will eventually complete their own unique story to take home with their rewards.
Aside from the written word, there are many other forms of art. In the new version, a renowned director also comes to find Master Proxy, asking for help with filming.
Right. Proxies can participate in the version event Springtime Snapshots and help the director complete filming tasks. In the event, the director will give filming tasks to proxies, and proxies will have to find suitable locations and agents, carefully angle their shots, and capture those perfect moments with the shutter. The director will surely be blown away by your skill. There's also plenty of rewards for completing filming tasks.
I
Snooze.
hope Lord Phaethon's lens can linger on me a moment longer.
An old friend will also be coming back in version 1.7. The chef of Breaded Belief is here with another pop-up event.
The food may be simple, but it's also delicious. The chef's culinary skills are on par with Butler's, I must say.
This new pop-up event is even bigger than the last and therefore needs more helpers. Participate in the version event Savor the Flavor citywide delivery and deliver culinary delights to all corners of the city.
I want to receive a sandwich delivered by Lord Phaethon too.
The Bamboo chef will select one
Jesus
lucky
Christ,
customer
just
per
relax,
day, and
man.
proxies will have to take their order,
sim
tell the
energy
chef
is
what they
too
want,
much.
and then deliver the meal. Of course, the chef will compensate you for hard work. You can obtain polychromes and other cool rewards from the event missions. In version 1.7, Shiyu Defense Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates. Remember to challenge them, proxies. Furthermore, the Double Drops events will be back. Get double rewards from combat simulation and routine cleanup during the events.
That's all the events. So let's take a look at the optimizations for version 1.7 now.
Okay.
Yep. First up is optimizations regarding drive disks. After the update, all drive disks, whether equipped or locked, can be marked for discard. Relocking a drive disk removes the discard mark. Now it'll be easier to mark and manage your drive disks.
A very useful optimization indeed.
Whatever.
Notorious Hunt will also be optimized in the new version. When challenging the stage after using up the weekly free chances, proxies can choose to enter no reward mode or pursue to the depths from the results page. There's no need to return to the stage selection screen now.
Okay, this is nice.
Is there any new content?
There is. In the new version, agents will have fully voiced lines
one
when
for the
taking
scrapbook,
photos
eh?
in quality time mode. We hope this will improve proxies' experience. Well, it's getting late, so
That's kinda
before
whatever.
we end this program, I have some more good news.
Oh, go on.
On April 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Zenless Zone Zero
No
and
way!
Xbox's official
Xbox!
channels will host a special live stream press conference.
That sounds like there's going to be big news.
We'll leave it at that. So, finally, thank you all for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.7 special program. The all-new version, Bury Your Tears with the Past, will be here on April 23rd. Remember to check it out.
I look forward to seeing you again, Master Proxy.
Xbox has RTX on.
Everyone, please keep the applause coming. Before the curtain call, there is one more show waiting to unfold. So, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I am the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I am Hugo Vlad. As for you, my dear friends, please be patient. Mockingbird will perform the Song of Reunion.
Okay. Interesting. 21 minutes, 3 seconds of footage near the end. That's it? That's the new footage? Also, I'm noticing her eyes. This isn't just a normal circle, there's like ripples cutting in. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. That doesn't really show much. Apparently that was all they showed that was new. Interesting. 2.0 teaser is like tomorrow or the day after? Really? Alright. I'm excited on the Yi Xuan situation. You are Miyabi level, but we do not grant you the title of Void Hunter. True.